Brittney Griner was back in Russian court today where she pleaded guilty to drug charges. Here's what her lawyers had to say outside court.
She's a responsible person, and she admitted that it was hers, but she said that it was unintentionally brought to Russia because she was in a hurry as she was packing, and it was just by accident it ended up in her life.
The WNBA star's appearance today comes after a phone call between Griner's wife and President Biden. Let's bring in USA Today columnist and ABC News contributor Christine Brennan, who's been closely following this case. Christine, thanks for being on. What do we know about Brittney's appearance today and what she told the court?
Diane, this seems to be a strategic move to plead guilty to continue to move the process along. What we've been saying and hearing, and from what I've been hearing from sources and others, of course, have been reporting as well, is that the quicker there's a resolution in the trial, then the faster, hopefully, there can be some resolution in getting Brittney Griner back home. Basically, this is a hostage situation now. And this trial, and we should put it in quotes, trial, we know that in Russia, basically, 99% of all trials lead to guilty verdicts. So this isn't the United States. And so the idea here is to have her plead guilty, which is what happened today, say it was inadvertent, as her lawyer said, and then try to move the process along to negotiate her release, with Russia being able to say, there, she's guilty, so we want X in return, and again, move the process along. Strategy only, understandable as we approach almost 5 months, Diane, since this has happened, and just a part of the process that hopefully gets Brittney Griner back home.
Now, today marks 140 days since she was detained, so is there any sense of what the timing could be going forward to try to bring her home now that she does say that she wants to enter this guilty plea?
The trial apparently continues. It's not as if it's over. The reporting is that it's starting again July 14th. So another week, right? Another week in detention for this 6'9" American in a small cell, reading books and basically otherwise living a life that we can't even imagine because of what happened with her arrest in February. And so the trial will continue. The Russian foreign minister was saying today that all of the publicity and the noise back in the United States, the sense of noise being the negative, that Russia sees it that way, isn't helping at all. So throw that into the mix. This isn't going to be resolved anytime soon. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm afraid from my sources that this is still looking at weeks and maybe months before Brittney Griner is home. But yes, a trial will continue, the process continues, and hopefully there's a resolution sooner rather than later.
Now, Brittney had personally written a note to President Biden asking for his help. Now we're hearing that he had a phone conversation directly with her wife. What more do we know about that call?
We know that the president and also the vice president, Kamala Harris, were on the call, understanding the urgency to reply, understanding the humanity and the heartbreaking nature of this, that it wasn't a good look, if we can call it that, for the White House to not be engaging and not be talking in the wake of Sherelle Griner, Brittney's wife, being more vocal and making more appearances in the media. And so that's what the White House did. And according to reporting, Diane, Brittney Griner was given a letter from the president by an embassy personnel in the courtroom, that she would receive the return letter from the president today while she was in the courtroom, obviously faxed or somehow brought from the United States to the embassy so that it could be handed to Brittney Griner in the courtroom today. A particularly poignant scene, as the reporting had it, that there she's getting this letter from the president while, of course, in handcuffs, detained, arrested, and basically a hostage in Russia.
And Christine, in her letter to the president, Brittney not only asked him to help her, but asked him to make sure not to forget all the other Americans currently detained in Russia. Could whatever happens in this case impact their cases as well?
My sources, Diane, have told me that yes, that one hostage victory, getting someone out, leads to the next, leads to the next. They learn more, they know more, they know what the asking, the bid is, so to speak. Almost impossible to fathom. We're talking about that when we're talking about human lives, and in this case, a very visible American. But Paul Whelan's family, we're now hearing from, they are obviously wanting more to be done. So yes, Brittney Griner is aware that there are more than just she, and she's working hard as well as everyone to
Say M91.